Recently, Hasbro Marvel Legends had begun reissuing past Build-A-Figures. They continue that practice by reintroducing Guido Carosella, otherwise known as Strong Guy. What's good, my peeps? The Ruck is back at you again. This time we have not so much a review as a comparison, as we're going to check out what we've got here in front of us and put that up against the previous Build-A-Figure. We'll check for differences, if any, but I could tell you that the differences with the figure itself are going to be subtle and slightly different. You know, just little changes. The major changes will be in what we get with this release versus what we got with the Build-A-Figure. So without further ado, let's just get into it. We have got the X Factor logo. We've got the X logo at top. On the side, we have got some artwork of Guido doing his thing. On the other side, we've got a thumbnail, and in the rear, we have Strong Guy bending a barbell, and we get a little bio, something we rarely get these days. Guido Carosella joins X Factor, the government-sponsored mutant task force, as Strong Guy, because every supergroup has a Strong Guy. Can't argue about that. So what we're going to do now, of course, is get out our Strong Guy and see what's the what. Before we do that, though, if you can, go down below and like the video. Definitely, if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the channel. If you like the video, share it with somebody. And, you know, most importantly, I think, or just as important, hang until the end, watch the video until the end, because watch time definitely helps. We have Strong Guy out of the packaging, still in the clamshell, so you can see what he comes with. And what he comes with another pair of hands, as well as a singular hand by itself, that thumbs up hand, another head sculpt, and the barbells. Those are actually in their own clamshell behind what we see here. Since Strong Guy was out prior to my reviewing figures on this channel, I have nothing to give you a reference, so I'm just going to quickly go through the articulation scheme for this guy. And we'll start, of course, as always, with the head. His head is on a dumbbell joint, and he can look up that far. It's kind of tight. He can look down that far. Better point it this way because his collar is blocking him off. He can give you attitude, and of course you can 360 it. The collar is going to impede somewhat. He can get you his T-pose that far, not fully 90 degrees. And you can swivel 360. He doesn't have any butterflies, so you're just going to get a 90 rear back and an equally limited crossbody, as in none at all. He has a single jointed elbow, so that's what you'll get, and it swivels. The elbow swivels independently, and he has a swiveling wrist with horizontal hinges. He's got a diaphragm, so he can go forward that far, not very much. Can go back that far a little bit better than going forward, that's for sure. And he doesn't give you anything. He has no waist swivel or anything like that. You can spread his legs that far out. You can kick nearly 90. Go back just a little bit. He's got the thigh cut. Remember, this was a Build-A-Figure, so I can probably peel that off. And he's got the double jointed pinned knees. Once again, this is a previous Build-A-Figure from 5 years ago. He can point the toe that far forward, that far up. He gives you ankle pivot, and he's got holes at the bottom of his feet. So nothing really has changed when it comes to his articulation. Now for the comparison that I explained we were going to do at the beginning of the video to see the differences between the Build-A-Figure and the Deluxe release. On our right, we've got the Strong Guy Build-A-Figure from about 5 years ago, and off the bat, the two obvious differences are the head sculpt and the color palettes. So speaking of the color palettes first, we see that our new Strong Guy, the yellows are a lot brighter. The Build-A-Figure is more of a mustard yellow, and we've got I don't know if it translates well. I don't know if you can see the difference through the video, but the blue is a little bit brighter than on our Build-A-Figure. It's kind of dull with the Build-A-Figure. We also have differences with the X emblems. X emblem is a red X over a mustard, I'll call it large button. And as you can see, it's white with the red. And the red is a little bit more vibrant than on the Build-A-Figure. Now, the other glaring difference are the head sculpts. Obviously, the Build-A-Figure has that grin that is very consistent with Guido's personality, and that definitely works there. And we have here with the Deluxe version, he's kind of angry. So Hasbro did make sure to give us that difference, and I think it will work for something that we'll get to momentarily. Other difference between the expressions, as I turn both figures, their profile, their eyewear are different. Here with the Deluxe, it's more pronounced, poking out more, if you will, whereas these are more recessed, and they have a more silver type of visual, whereas on our Deluxe, they're more grayish. So you've got that. Other differences are the shoulder pads on the Build-A-Figure are fully silver and covered, whereas the shoulders on the Deluxe have a more metallic kind of look. They are not the same color as the rest of the figure. There's a different shade, and once again, I can't tell. I don't know if you can see that on your screen, but it's definitely different. And the tricep guards, we'll call them, they're retained, and they're actually a little bit duller than on the Build-A-Figure. So there is that difference there. They have the same articulation, so there's no difference there. Now, I was saying about having the different expressions could work. If you prefer the Build-A-Figure to the Deluxe release, I mean, if you did, I don't understand, I don't see why you would actually go out and purchase the Deluxe release unless you're like-minded like myself and you're just a neurotic completionist. But what I'm getting at is, and here's another difference that I failed to mention. I just knocked him over, but that's because I saw something that bears mentioning. On the Build-A-Figure, Guido's neck is covered. He's wearing the uniform stretches from his neck down his body, whereas on our Deluxe he's got bare skin, as you can see there. But that goes in line with what I was about to do. I'm going to pop off the head sculpt, and I'll put on the neutral just so you can see what that looks like on him, right? And so now you get an idea of what that looks like on our Deluxe. I'm going to take the head off of our Build-A-Figure, and I'm going to put on the angry head from the Deluxe. And you could see that works because there are no other flesh tone body parts exposed so you can work it like that. And of course, the same can be said about putting the neutral on that body. Now, what won't be so consistent would be trying to put the Build-A-Figure's head on our Deluxe. There is a difference in shade there. And it's very noticeable here in the open. I don't know how well you guys can. I'm looking through my viewfinder and I can see the differences in shade. It almost looks like he had his body covered up and allowed his head to just get sunburned. So yeah, that's not going to work for sure. So let me pull that off. But the other way around can, because the Build-A-Figure, the neck area then is covered up in blue. So you can work with that there. And for the final phase of the comparisons, I brought out the original members of the government-sponsored X Factor team. From left to right, we've got Multiple Man, Havoc, we've got Polaris, and Quicksilver, who never donned an X Factor costume ever in his tenure there. And then, of course, in the front, we have got Rain Sinclair, a.k.a. Wolfsbane. Now, I want you to see what I'm showing you here. Strong guy back there is the Build-A-Figure. We're starting off with that because I think you'll see the glaring difference right there. Notice that if you exclude Quicksilver and just look at the other four members of the team, all of their yellows are closer, even though it's not consistent and accurate across the board. They're more consistent with the mustard yellow style coloring that Strong Guy has. And even Multiple Man, whose yellows are a little bit brighter than everyone else's, is still closer to the mustard yellow. And they all kind of sort of, they match basically. Now look at our Deluxe version, and that yellow is definitely a different shade and not consistent, even remotely so, to everyone else's. So that needed to be shown. This may make or break your decision on whether or not to purchase this guy, especially if you already have the Build-A-Figure. If you do purchase it because you're trying to complete a team, then this is what you have to do, or go on the aftermarket and spend whatever crazy prices they're charging there. The other thing too is look at the X on Guido versus everyone else, or at least on Polaris, and on the head band of the top of the mask for Multiple Man. They are different, but then I guess what could help you out is that his X symbol kind of sort of matches Wolfsbane's, if you can see that there. So you do have that. It is a mix and match. So once again, the yellow may dissuade you from getting this to complete your team, or you could have a more liberal mindset, if you will, and say that there are enough individual differences and similarities that they still look consistent as a team, and they still have individualistic natures toward them. Either way, I brought it to you. Before we wrap this one up, we'll showcase the barbell that was included with this set. And right here, we've got the aforementioned bar, and it's a kind of a soft plastic. It's molded in a silver grayish color. We've got textures here, a couple of smooth spots. I assume that on either side of those smooth spots would be where someone would be holding on to the bar to keep from, the hands slipping from sweat or what have you. We've got pegs on either side, and that's for, of course, applying the actual bells. Now, this is a soft plastic, and I guarantee you that when we apply these bells over time, gravity is going to take an effect. Here's one of the bells, and you see the port in there. You just, I guess, twist it in to get it in there, and it snaps Then we'll do the same for the other side. Twist that in until it locks in. It'll snap, or maybe it won't. This one actually didn't snap. So there you have it. And then just me holding it, you see, it's weighing it down. So that's how it's going to end up looking ultimately. But that's how Hasbro basically advertised it. So we get no issues here. And what I said about the weight of these barbells, I'm not kidding. You will, if you want to display Guido holding them in front of him like this, you are definitely going to have to alter the leg position as well as getting him to lean back some to counterbalance the weights. But having said that, it is a good visual. So that wraps up our comparison of the Marvel Legends Deluxe Guido Carosella, aka Strong Guy, re-release of the previous Strong Guy Build-A-Figure. We saw the differences in color and head sculpts. We, of course, with the Deluxe, we get this nice barbell and a few other hands. We get C grippers so we can grasp the barbell in either or both hands, and we get this thumbs up. Now, about the thumbs up, I think that the thumbs up would be better suited for the Build-A-Figure because of the sneering smile that Guido has over there. Nevertheless, we've got it here, so it is what it is. We did get an additional head sculpt, the neutral one, which I love having two different head sculpts, one being neutral and the other one being expressive. And yeah, I love that. I had to point out that there are differences with the X Factor team, but at the same time, with some of the characters, there are some similarities, like with Wolfsbane and Guido. They share the same color logo on their uniforms. So, you know, it's okay to quote-unquote mix and match. If you did not get Strong Guy as a Build-A-Figure, either part of a wave or aftermarket some kind of way, you can pick this up and you'll be okay. The differences, though not necessarily subtle, they're insignificant that it won't affect the squad. It'll look like you could see the uniformity, but at the same time there's individualism as well. So I think that that's all good. Let me know what you guys think down below. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for that, and let me know what you think about this particular figure. Are you gonna go with this? Do you already have the Build-A-Figure and you're cool with that? You want to get this so that way you can, you know, do whatever, you know, just because you're a completionist like myself or what have you. Let me know that in the comments below. Leave a like, hit the notification bell, share it if you think somebody else would be interested, and I would greatly appreciate that. Until next time, it's the Ruck giving you guys the thumbs up, and I'm out. Peace.